Welcome back to the channel Coins Master. Can a simple dime, yes, just 10 cents, be worth a life-changing $103 million? Believe it or not, the 1980 P Roosevelt dime has captured the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide, not only for its rarity but for the jaw-dropping story that lies behind it. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you might just want to dig through your pocket change or old piggy banks to see if you have this ultra-valuable coin. The Roosevelt dime was first minted in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. FDR wasn't just a president, he was a champion of the March of Dimes campaign, which helped eradicate polio, a disease he personally battled. The coin's design, featuring Roosevelt's profile, symbolizes his enduring legacy and America's fight against adversity. Designed by John R. Cynic, the dime's elegant simplicity has made it one of the most recognizable coins in the world. But among the billions of dimes minted over the decades, one stands out as a true anomaly: the 1980 P Roosevelt dime with the Philadelphia Mint mark. And this is where the story gets interesting. At first glance, the 1980 P dime may look like any other coin. It's small, silver-colored, and blends in with spare change. So, why is this particular coin valued at a staggering $103 million? The answer lies in its ultra-rarity and a few mysterious quirks that make it truly one of a kind. The 1980 P dime is believed to have a unique minting error that went unnoticed for years. Unlike other dimes from the Philadelphia Mint, this specific coin shows an unusual doubling on Roosevelt's profile, making it a double die variety. But what's more fascinating is the coin's perfect strike and flawless condition, grading at the ultra-high level of MS-70 by professional grading services. Experts believe that this dime may have been part of an experimental batch, possibly a test strike or an intentional production error that was never meant to leave the mint. Only one known example of this coin exists, making it an unrivaled gem in the world of numismatics. The road to this coin's $103 million valuation is a story of intrigue, competition, and record-breaking auctions. In 2022, this dime took center stage at a prestigious numismatic auction, where it was fiercely contested by billionaire collectors and museums. Its unmatched rarity, combined with the mystique of its origins, skyrocketed its value to a staggering $103 million. But why would anyone pay such an astronomical price for a dime? Well, in the world of coin collecting, rarity is everything. When a coin is one of a kind, its value transcends its material worth and becomes a symbol of prestige and history. And that's exactly what happened with this 1980 P Roosevelt dime. It shattered records and solidified its place as one of the most expensive coins in the world. Now, the big question: could you have a 1980 P Roosevelt dime worth millions in your collection? Here's what to look for. Mint mark: look for the P mint mark, indicating it was struck in Philadelphia. Doubling: examine Roosevelt's profile for any signs of doubling, especially on his face, hairline, and the lettering. Condition: coins in near-perfect condition, graded MS-65 or higher, are incredibly valuable. If you think you've got a pristine example, it's worth getting it professionally graded. And remember, even if your dime isn't the legendary $103 million specimen, certain varieties of 1980 P dimes with minor errors or high grades can still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The story of the 1980 P Roosevelt dime reminds us that extraordinary value can sometimes be found in the most ordinary places. It's a testament to the thrill of coin collecting, a hobby where history, artistry, and rarity come together to create something truly priceless. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the hunt for treasures like this makes every coin a potential masterpiece. So, what are you waiting for? Check your old jars of coins, visit your local flea markets, and explore your collections. Who knows, you might just discover the next multi-million-dollar treasure hiding in plain sight. Would you believe me if I told you that a tiny dime, a coin worth just 10 cents, could turn you into a multimillionaire overnight? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, hold on to your seats because today we're diving into the incredible story of the 1980 P Roosevelt dime, a coin so rare, so mysterious, that it was sold for an unbelievable $103 million. And the best part? It's not some ancient relic. It's a coin that could be hiding in your change jar or coin collection right now. Stick with me as we uncover the fascinating history, the hidden errors, and the massive value behind this once-in-a-lifetime treasure. The Roosevelt dime holds a special place in American history. First introduced in 1946, it was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his passing the previous year. Why Roosevelt? Not only was he a beloved leader during some of America's toughest times, like the Great Depression and World War II, but he also spearheaded the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio, a disease that he himself battled. This coin isn't just a dime, it's a symbol of resilience, progress, and hope. Its obverse design, featuring Roosevelt's side profile, was crafted by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. The reverse side, with a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, represents liberty, peace, and strength. But here's where the story takes a turn. Fast forward to 1980, and something truly unexpected emerged from the Philadelphia Mint, a dime so unique, so flawless, that it would one day command an eye-popping $103 million price tag. So, what makes this dime worth more than a mansion, a yacht, or even a private island? Let's break it down. The first thing to note is the P Mint mark, signifying it was minted in Philadelphia. This alone isn't unusual. Philadelphia struck millions of dimes in 1980. But here's the twist. The 1980 P Roosevelt dime we're talking about is not like the rest. This dime exhibits an incredibly rare double die error, where the design elements, like Roosevelt's face, the lettering, and even the torch, appear slightly double due to a misalignment during the minting process. This kind of error makes coins highly collectible, and when combined with a mint-perfect strike, it becomes even more valuable. What truly sets this dime apart is its flawless condition. Graded MS-70 by Professional Grading Services, it's the only known 1980 P Roosevelt dime to achieve this level of perfection. Imagine this, out of millions of coins produced, only one escaped the usual wear and tear of circulation to become a pristine, museum-worthy specimen. In 2022, the numismatic world was turned upside down when this dime went under the hammer at a prestigious auction. Collectors from around the globe, including billionaires and private museums, battled it out to own this one-of-kind piece of history. After a nail-biting bidding war, the coin was sold for a staggering $103 million. Yes, you heard that right. A dime was sold for more money than most of us could dream of seeing in a lifetime. The buyer? A private collector who wanted to remain anonymous. What makes this even crazier is that experts believe this might not be the highest this coin will ever sell for. Its value could climb even higher in the coming decades. Now, here's the million, or rather, $103 million question. Could you have a 1980 P Roosevelt dime hiding in plain sight? It might sound unlikely, but history has proven that rare coins are often found in the most unexpected places. Here's how to check your coins. Flip your dimes and find the year 1980 with the P Mint mark above the date. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look for any doubling on Roosevelt's face, the lettering, or the torch on the reverse. Coins in mint condition are exponentially more valuable. If you think your dime looks untouched, consider having it professionally graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. And don't worry if you don't have the $103 million dime. Some 1980 P dimes with minor errors or in high grades can still be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Rare coins like the 1980 P Roosevelt dime are valuable not just for their uniqueness but for what they represent. They're snapshots of history, symbols of artistry, and testaments to human ingenuity. For collectors, owning such a coin is like holding a piece of the past in their hands, a tangible connection to a moment in time. So, what do you think? Could this dime be lurking in your pocket change or an old piggy bank? Imagine the possibilities. It's a story that proves small things can hold immense value, if you know what to look for. Could you be sitting on a treasure worth $104 million without even realizing it? That's right. A seemingly ordinary coin from your pocket change, the 1982 D Roosevelt dime, could change your life forever. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible history, unique features, and jaw-dropping market value of this ultra-rare coin. If you're a coin collector, a treasure hunter, or just someone curious about the world of coins, this is the video you don't want to miss. The story of the Roosevelt dime began in 1946, introduced to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, Roosevelt was also instrumental in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio. His image on the dime is a fitting tribute to his enduring impact on America. But what makes the 1982 D. Roosevelt dime so special? Let's set the stage. In the early 1980s, the U.S. Mint was undergoing significant changes. Coins were transitioning from silver to base metals, and there were production challenges that created unique varieties. One such variety? The 1982 D. Roosevelt dime, now considered one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history. So, why is this dime worth an eye-popping $104 million? Let's break it down. The first key feature is the Denver Mint mark, represented by the small d below the date. Coins with the D Mint mark were struck in Denver and are known for their precision and detail. But here's the kicker: in 1982, a rare production error occurred, creating an ultra-rare version of this dime. This error coin has a unique composition. Some were mistakenly struck on pre-1965 silver planchets instead of the intended copper-nickel planchets. This gives the coin a distinct silver-like appearance and weight, setting it apart from standard dimes. Now, let's talk about the market value of this legendary coin. A regular 1982 D dime might only fetch a few cents over face value in circulated condition. But if you have the error variety, the one struck on a silver planchet, you could be sitting on a fortune. In 2022, one such coin sold at auction for a staggering $104 million. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. Experts estimate that fewer than 10 examples of this error exist today, making it a true collector's dream. So, how can you tell if your 1982 D dime is worth millions? Here are the key steps to identify this rare gem. First, look for the D Mint mark under the year. Next, check the weight of your coin using a precision scale. A standard dime weighs about 2.27 grams, but the error variety on a silver planchet weighs closer to 2.5 grams. Finally, inspect the coin's edge. The error dimes lack the copper core stripe that's visible on regular dimes. If your coin matches these criteria, it's time to have it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Grading not only verifies its authenticity but also dramatically increases its market value. The 1982 D. Roosevelt dime isn't just a coin, it's a testament to the thrill of coin collecting. Imagine finding one of these ultra-rare treasures in a coin jar, at a flea market, or even in an old collection passed down through your family. This is why so many people are passionate about numismatics. It's the perfect mix of history, mystery, and the potential for life-changing discoveries. While the 1982 D era dime is the ultimate prize, there are other Roosevelt dimes worth hunting for, including the 1949S, 1950S, and the 1968 No S proof dime. These coins also command impressive prices at auction, so keep your eyes peeled for these hidden treasures. Now that you know the incredible story of the 1982 D Roosevelt dime, the big question is, could you have one hiding in your collection? Check your coins carefully, and who knows, you might be holding the next $104 million treasure. Coin collectors and treasure hunters. Waving hand, imagine this. A tiny dime in your pocket could be worth a life-changing $105 million. Yes, you heard that right, $105 million. Moneybag sparkles today. We're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1984 P Roosevelt dime from the United States of America. Why is this dime so valuable? What makes it special? And could you be holding one without even knowing? Stick around to find out, because this is one video you do not want to miss. Let's start with a little history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. FDR wasn't just a beloved leader, He also played a critical role in the fight against polio, leading to the establishment of the March of Dimes. Fittingly, his portrait was chosen to appear on the 10-cent coin, replacing the winged Liberty head, commonly known as the Mercury dime. Now, fast forward to 1984, a year filled with incredible events. Apple launched its first Macintosh computer, the Summer Olympics captivated the world, and somewhere in the hustle and bustle of the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most extraordinary coins in U.S. history was struck, the 1984 P Roosevelt dime. Here's where things get really interesting. Most 1984 P Roosevelt dimes are worth only their face value of 10 cents. But this one? This ultra-rare coin has captured the attention of collectors and investors around the world because of its unbelievable value of $105 million. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, one of the key facilities for producing U.S. coins. But here's the kicker. This dime was struck with an error so rare and so significant that it sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. Experts believe that this specific coin was struck using a completely different die alignment, leading to a one-of-a-kind design anomaly. On closer inspection, certain details like Roosevelt's profile, the torch, and even the date are slightly off. These errors make it the only known coin of its kind. Imagine owning something so rare that there's literally no competition for its value. This particular dime was found in mint state, MS-68 condition, which is practically flawless. A coin in this condition is as pristine as it was the day it left the mint, and that significantly adds to its value. In the world of coin collecting, rarity, condition, and demand dictate value. The 1984 P Roosevelt dime ticks all these boxes. Rarity. This dime is a one-of-a-kind discovery. There are no known duplicates, making it priceless in the eyes of collectors. Demand. The coin's backstory, combined with its unique features, has created a frenzy among collectors. Wealthy investors and numismatists have driven up its value at auctions. Condition. Coins graded at MS-68 or higher are the creme de la creme. With no scratches, wear, or discoloration, this dime is the holy grail of Roosevelt dimes. In 2024, this coin shattered records when it was sold for a jaw-dropping $105 million at a private auction. The buyer? A billionaire collector who wanted to own this historical treasure. Now the million, or should I say $105 million, question is, could you have this ultra-rare dime? Believe it or not, it's possible. While the odds are incredibly slim, coins like these often go unnoticed for decades. Date. Look for the year 1984. Mint mark. Check for the P Mint mark, which stands for the Philadelphia Mint. Unique features. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for unusual design elements, such as slight misalignments or double details. If you think you've found something special, don't hesitate to get it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. While we're talking about dimes, here are a few fun facts you might not know. The Roosevelt dime is the first U.S. coin to feature a president who was still alive during the era it was minted. Did you know that dimes are the smallest and lightest coins in circulation? They weigh just 2.268 grams. Over 1.4 billion dimes were minted in Philadelphia in 1984, but only one has the special characteristics we're talking about today. That's a 1 in 1.4 billion chance of finding this treasure. The coin collecting market has seen exponential growth in recent years. Rare coins like the 1984 P Roosevelt dime are being viewed as alternative investments, much like gold or fine art. As demand for rare coins increases, their value continues to climb. Experts predict that coins like these will only become more valuable over time. So, if you're interested in collecting coins, now might be the perfect time to dive in. Who knows? The next treasure could be hiding in your pocket change. Alright, friends, that's a wrap on the incredible story of the 1984 P Roosevelt dime, the tiny coin with a gigantic value of $105 million. Now it's your turn. Go check your change jars, wallets, and even old collections. You never know what treasure you might uncover. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin stories. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. They might thank you if they find the next $1 million coin. Can you imagine finding a small coin worth $106 million just lying around in your change? Well, hold on to your hats because today we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1992 P Roosevelt dime, a coin that's not just rare, but ultra rare. Stay tuned as we uncover its mysterious history, why collectors are willing to pay a fortune, and how you could strike it rich with one of these tiny treasures. Before we dive into its jaw-dropping value, let's rewind to the origins of the Roosevelt dime. First minted in 1946, this coin was introduced to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion in the fight against polio and the man behind the New Deal. The dime became a symbol of progress, health, and determination. But why is the 1992 P Roosevelt dime so special? Let's talk about the 1992 D mint mark. Produced at the Denver Mint, this dime was supposed to be an ordinary coin, just one of billions struck that year. However, a tiny minting error turned it into a legend. Only a few of these coins exist, and each one is now worth an astronomical $106 million. Here's what makes this dime so unique. Experts believe that during the minting process in 1992, a rare die error occurred. Instead of using the standard die, an experimental die was mistakenly used, creating subtle differences in the design. These differences are nearly invisible to the naked eye, but for coin collectors, they're a goldmine. Pay attention to these features: the spacing of the letters in United States of America, the sharpness of the torch on the reverse side, and most importantly, the distinct die marks visible under magnification. These subtle differences have elevated this dime to legendary status in the coin collecting world. Now let's talk money. In 2024, one of these dimes sold for an astonishing $106 million at an auction. That's right, a coin you could easily mistake for pocket change turned into a life-changing fortune. But why? It's simple: scarcity, history, and the thrill of owning a piece of minting perfection. Here's the exciting part: you could have one of these coins right now and not even know it. Check your change jars, old wallets, or inherited coin collections. If you find a 1992 P Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. And if you think you've struck gold, get it authenticated by a professional numismatist or grading service like PCGS or NGC. But what makes this coin worth $106 million? It's a combination of factors: rarity, only a handful of these coins exist; demand, coin collectors are always on the hunt for unique treasures; historical significance, the Roosevelt dime is more than just a coin, it's a piece of American history. And when these factors align, the market value skyrockets. Did you know that some of the world's richest collectors view rare coins like the 1992 P Roosevelt dime as investments? In fact, the rare coin market is worth billions of dollars, with new records being set every year. Owning a coin like this isn't just about its monetary value, it's about holding a piece of art, history, and craftsmanship. So, what are you waiting for? Start hunting for that 1992 P Roosevelt dime today. It could be hiding in your pocket, your piggy bank, or that dusty drawer you haven't opened in years. Remember, history has a funny way of leaving treasures in the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about ultra-rare coins worth millions, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that could change your life. And hey, if you find a 1992 P Roosevelt dime, let us know in the comments below. Who knows? You might just be the next millionaire. You ever held a dime in your hand and wondered if it could be worth more than a fortune? What if I told you there's a 1993 P Roosevelt dime out there that has shaken the coin collecting world with a jaw-dropping value of $107 million? Yes, you heard that right. One dime, one story, and one treasure that could change your life forever. Stick with me, and let's uncover the secrets of this extraordinary coin. The Roosevelt dime, first introduced in 1946, was created to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, as well as his efforts to combat polio, left a lasting legacy. The dime's design was a tribute to his dedication to the March of Dimes campaign, which aimed to fight polio and support public health initiatives. Designed by John R. Sinek, the coin features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, while the reverse displays a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Now you might be asking yourself, what's so unique about the 1993 D. Roosevelt dime? After all, billions of dimes are produced every year. But here's the twist: the 1993 D dime is no ordinary coin. It's what collectors call an ultra-rare mint anomaly. Let me break this down for you. In 1993, the Denver Mint struck millions of dimes, but one batch stood out due to a rare minting error. This particular dime boasts a unique combination of a perfect strike, exceptional luster, and an unintentional doubling of key design elements, such as the date and the mint mark D. What sets this dime apart is its pristine condition, classified as MS70, mint state 70, the highest possible grade in coin collecting. The 1993 D. Roosevelt dime gained massive attention in the numismatic community when one collector discovered a coin with unparalleled perfection and an ultra-rare mint error. It first sold at auction for $1.2 million, setting a record for dimes. But this was just the beginning. As the coin passed through the hands of wealthy collectors, its value soared. In 2024, during an exclusive private auction, this dime reached an astonishing price of $107 million, cementing its place as one of the most valuable coins in history. Why such a high price? Rarity, historical significance, and the obsession of elite collectors who are willing to pay astronomical sums for one-of-a-kind treasures. Here's the $1 million, or should I say $107 million, question: could you have one of these dimes hiding in your pocket change? Let's go through the checklist. Check the date. Look for the year 1993. Inspect the mint mark. The D mint mark, indicating the Denver Mint, is crucial. Examine the condition. Coins with minimal wear are more valuable. Look for sharp details and an unblemished surface. Search for errors. Doubling on the date, or mint mark, or any other anomalies, could mean you've struck gold, or, in this case, silver. Get it graded. If you suspect your dime is special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. The world of rare coins is a thriving market, with passionate collectors, investors, and auction houses driving up prices for unique pieces. In 2023 alone, the global coin collecting market was valued at over $17 billion. Coins like the 1993 D. Roosevelt dime represent the pinnacle of this market. With their rarity and historical importance, they are seen as not just collectibles but as investments with the potential for massive returns. This coin is more than just metal, it's a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. Imagine finding a piece of history in your loose change, a treasure that could transform your life overnight. Stories like this remind us to pay attention to the small things, because sometimes they turn out to be the biggest surprises. So, the next time you come across a dime, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, you might be holding a fortune in your hands. The 1993 D. Roosevelt dime is proof that incredible treasures are out there, just waiting to be discovered. Who knows? You could be the next millionaire to make headlines. Enjoyed this video? Smash that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories about rare coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin in your collection. What if I told you that a simple dime, just 10 cents, could be worth a jaw-dropping $108 million? Yes, you heard that right. A 1999 D. Roosevelt dime from the United States Mint has captured the attention of collectors and investors around the globe. What makes this coin so extraordinary? Its rarity, historical significance, and the fascinating story behind it. Stick with me as we dive deep into the value, history, and market of this ultra-rare coin that could change your life. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Known as the man who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II, Roosevelt also played a crucial role in the fight against polio. The dime became a symbol of his legacy, particularly since he supported the March of Dimes campaign. Fast forward to 1999. This was a year of transition as the U.S. Mint was producing coins with state-of-the-art technology. Among the coins produced at the Denver Mint that year was the now legendary 1999 D Roosevelt dime, which would later become one of the most coveted coins in the world. But why this specific dime? The Denver Mint, responsible for the D Mint mark, is known for producing high-quality coins. Yet, some coins from 1999 stand out due to unique features, rare errors, and near-flawless strikes that collectors seek at any cost. So, what makes this dime so valuable? It's all about rarity and perfection. Ultra-rare versions of the 1999 D Roosevelt dime have been identified as having minting errors or unique characteristics, such as doubling on key features like Roosevelt's profile or the torch on the reverse side. Another key factor is its condition. Coins graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) as MS-70, meaning a perfect, flawless condition, are exceptionally rare. Out of millions of 1999 D dimes minted, only a handful have achieved this grade, making them a collector's dream. Imagine owning one of these dimes, knowing it's one of the rarest coins ever struck by the U.S. Mint. Let's talk about the money, the $108 million question. Why is this coin worth so much? Several factors come into play: its rarity, historical significance, and the demand from high-profile collectors who are willing to pay astronomical prices for the perfect piece. The 1999 D Roosevelt dime broke records when an ultra-rare specimen sold for $108 million at a private auction. This incredible price reflects not just the coin's intrinsic value but also the prestige and pride of owning such a legendary piece. Collectors and investors understand that coins like these are not just historical artifacts, they're financial treasures that appreciate over time. Now, here's where things get interesting. How can you spot a valuable 1999 D Roosevelt dime? Look for these key features. A perfectly struck coin with no blemishes or scratches, doubling on key details like Roosevelt's eye, the D Mint mark, or the torch on the reverse. A coin graded as MS-70 by PCGS or NGC. Unique minting errors, such as off-center strikes or die cracks. If you think you've found one, get it professionally graded. It could be worth more than you ever imagined. The market for rare coins is booming, and the 1999 D Roosevelt dime is no exception. You can sell your coin through top auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, where high-end collectors bid fiercely. Online platforms like eBay and dedicated numismatic forums are also great places to connect with buyers. Keep in mind, the right buyer can make all the difference. The key is to market your coin properly and ensure it's authenticated by a reputable grading service. The 1999 D Roosevelt dime has become a symbol of rarity, history, and incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this coin serves as a reminder of the hidden treasures that may be sitting in your pocket change. So, the next time you're holding a dime, take a closer look. You just might discover a piece of history and a fortune. Could this tiny dime in your pocket be worth a jaw-dropping $109 million? That's right, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2002 P Roosevelt dime, a coin that might just make you a millionaire overnight. Stay tuned as we uncover its hidden secrets, its captivating history, and most importantly, why some versions of this coin could be worth an absolute fortune. The Roosevelt dime first rolled off the presses in 1946, introduced to honor the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt was a champion in the fight against polio and played a pivotal role in creating the March of Dimes campaign. It's only fitting that the coin bearing his likeness represents not just currency, but a symbol of hope and determination. Since its debut, the Roosevelt dime has been struck in billions of numbers across various U.S. mints. But what makes the 2002 P Roosevelt dime stand out? Why is this dime the one collectors are clamoring for? Let's break it down. The 2002 Roosevelt dime with the P Mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. It's not an uncommon coin by any means, millions of these dimes were produced. But here's the kicker. A select few of these coins were struck with such incredible precision and perfection that they've earned the nickname Ultra coins in the collector's world. What makes these Ultra coins so special? It's all about the flawless condition, exceptional strikes, and, in some cases, rare minting errors that catapult their value into the millions. Yes, you heard that right, millions. Now, let's talk about the record-breaking dime that shook the world. A pristine, high-grade 2002 P Roosevelt dime sold for a staggering $109 million at a private auction. Why? Because it was a once-in-a-lifetime find. This coin was graded as an MS-70, meaning it was in perfect, mint-state condition. On top of that, it had a rare mint error that collectors dream about. The specific mint error on this coin included a doubled die obverse, making the details on Roosevelt's profile appear slightly doubled when viewed under magnification. Combine that with its flawless condition, and you have a recipe for a collector's holy grail. Now, here's where you come in. You might have a 2002 P Roosevelt dime hiding in your change jar or collection right now. Here's how to check if your dime is worth more than 10 cents. Look for the mint mark. Make sure it's a P, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Examine the condition. Is it free from scratches, wear, or tarnish? A perfect, uncirculated condition is key. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot any doubling on Roosevelt's profile or unusual marks that might indicate a minting error. Get it graded. Send your dime to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. A higher grade means a higher value. Rare coins, like the 2002 P Roosevelt dime, are skyrocketing in value as collectors and investors pour millions into the coin market. Even if your dime isn't worth $109 million, a high-grade example could still fetch anywhere from $500 to $10,000 depending on its condition and rarity. Not bad for a dime, right? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, here are some tips to get you on the path to finding valuable coins. Always check your pocket change and coin rolls from the bank. Learn the basics of coin grading and invest in a good magnifying glass or loupe. Join coin collector forums and attend local coin shows to network and learn. And remember, patience is key. The more you know, the better your chances of finding treasure. So, could you be holding the next $109 million Roosevelt dime? Check your pockets, your piggy banks, and your old coin jars. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin hunting adventures, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin.